Good morning, this latest market news. I'm Uliana. Asian stock markets are mostly trading higher on Tuesday, with investors tracking a slightly positive lead overnight from Wall Street. However, buying interest is subdued in most of the markets due to lingering concerns about a slowdown in China and on worries about the situation in Ukraine. The Australian stock market is trading marginally higher. The benchmark S&P ASX 200 index is up 0.29% at 5,478.2 after rising to 5,493.0 in early trades. Markets in Hong Kong and South Korea are closed for Buddha's birthday, while the Japanese market is closed for Greenery Day. The Australian dollar surged after the Reserve Bank of Australia held the cash rate at a record low 2.5%, as widely expected in its latest board review on Tuesday. Governor Glenn Stevens emphasized continued accommodative policy while warning that the exchange rate remains high by historical standards. Australian dollar-US dollar traded at 0.9312, up 0.42% after the announcement. Overnight, the dollar traded lower, though steadily against most major currencies after weak manufacturing numbers out of China sent investors to the yen. Investors were paying close attention to events unfolding in Ukraine after conflict between the government and pro-Russian separatists grew more widespread and intensified over the weekend, which weakened the dollar. Several economic updates for Europe arrived today, offering the potential for adjusting expectations for Thursday's monetary announcement from the European Central Bank. We'll see updates on the Eurozone retail sales and the trade balance for the US. US trade balance 12:30 GMT. First quarter GDP was surprisingly weak for the US, with a near-flat performance of only 0.1%. This is the second slowest quarter since 2009. Today's March trade report from Washington is expected to show some marginal improvement on that front. The consensus forecast calls for a slight retreat in red ink, a trade deficit of $40.5 billion at the end of the first quarter, or modestly smaller than February's $42.3 billion. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.